I Shall we start already the video of the day with the crazy glasses? Let's see. Today different color. What do you think? It's supposed to be the month of love, but it's always what we make out of it, right? Okay, let's stay a bit with the silly glasses and then take it off and then maybe put them back again. I really am passionate about continuing sharing, and especially if you guys remember the last video, You Are Everything, where we spoke about the fact that each person is an entire universe. Let's dive deeper into that. I'll tell you a bit what it means and how we create, through energy, how we create our own reality. So, you are a center. You are the center. Bear with me here. Look around you. Everything around you, you can see, you can engage with, but it's around you. You are the center of the experience. You are the center of that creation. Each and every one of us is that center. Each and every one of us perceive reality through our own lenses, through our own set of belief systems. And each and every one of us is a center in that reality. If you would like, you can check consciouscreations.com. So that's creations with a K. Conscious creations with a K.com. This is where we have videos that can show you maybe a bit better, give you a bit more precise image of what this is and of how things are. So you are the center of your entire experience, of everything that is around you. You are the one perceiving it. You are sipping it into your consciousness and into your body. You digest it and you react to it. You react to those experiences, and therefore you articulate yourself, you express yourself, you act upon it. And then it comes back at you. What you send out there is being reflected through people, environment, everything around you, and then comes back at you. And you are the center of this experience. You can have 2 people, 5 people, 10 people go through the same experience at the same time and in the same location, and each of them will have a slightly different experience than the other. The experience is always individual. It's always subjected to the subject, which is you. So you are the center of it, and I would like you to go back to simplicity of how we are diving into this grand experience on earth, which we call life. It is through a father and a mother. We are conceived into this world through a father and a mother, which means this is what we have. We have a mother and a father. Now, if you look around you and if you play a symbolism on that, that father and mother is your physical father and mother, the ones that your maternal and your paternal ancestors that brought you here, or that conceived you into this reality. And then you have the grander mother and father, which is Mother Earth. This is the substance, that is the nourishment, that is the physical aspect of who you are. And you have Father Sky, which is the aspirations, the thoughts, the metaphysical, what we cannot really grasp and touch. We have to contemplate on, we have to study. And we both of these also offer us knowledge. The ground offers us wisdom, and this can be experienced through our root chakras. and the one and under it. This is the connection that we have to the grand wisdom of earth, which is not written in history, which is even beyond the time of men, of humankind. It's before that. Isn't it interesting, by the way, how we say that time is an illusion? And in Hebrew, the word God, Yehovah, is a conjunction of the words Haya, Yehoveh, which means was, will be, present in the now moment. And if you look at every moment on earth, there's always those three. You are in a certain place on earth right now, and you have a certain time zone. But people to your left and people to your right have different time zones, and in relation to you, they live either in the past or in the future. And it's even a day in the past and a day in the future. It could be like that. So time is an illusion. Time is again a perception of the singular experience on earth. On the grand scale, if you remember how we expand ourselves into the knowledge and into the understanding that we are everything. So in the grand scale of everything, even if in the perception of earth, of this sphere, time is an illusion. There's no time in space. We only measure time because of movement. So at every single moment, there is past, present, and future, which makes it, the time is an illusion. You perceive time to be a very real thing that is progressing. But on the grander scale, it's more than that. It's not linear. So let's go back now to the, you are the center and you have a mother and a father. And the mother, and again, you can look at it as even, past and future, right? Again, going back to nature and looking at a tree starts from a seed. The seed is in the ground. It's anchored into Mother Earth, and then it opens up, and it becomes bigger and bigger, and it strives up to the world, and it opens up itself, and it reaches out to the sky. It reaches out to something grander. It evolves into the unknown, into the farther sky, into whatever it can only grasp. So it's anchored in the past, and it's reaching out into the future, but at every given moment, it is what it is. It's a tree, and it's experiencing its growth, and its expansion, and its expression. And the Mother offers us the wisdom. This is all of the potentials that we came with, all of the knowledge, all of the grander wisdom which we don't really understand. We don't have the memory of experiencing, but it's there. And it's there for us to tap into again and again and again. And the Father, the sky, offers us knowledge which is accumulated throughout our experience in life. And we share this also with others. We are not only subjected to our own experiences, we have channels of communication, and we seep in experiences of others. And this is affecting our own experiences. It affects the way that we behave, and it affects the way that we act, and it affects the way that we feel. Now let's concentrate for a second on this feeling, because this is really important. So if you look at it in a linear way, that the mother in the earth is providing us with wisdom, which is dark, which is in the unknown, which is unexplanatory. And the Father in the sky offers us the knowledge of experience, which through the mind is being structured. We are the conjunction of these two. We are a center again. You are a center of these two, of the wisdom from down earth and of the knowledge from up there, of the experience, the light, you can even say. And you bring this together. You bring both together in your heart. Now, I don't know how it is in every language here on earth, but I know 3 languages pretty well, German, English, and Hebrew. And in all of these 3, you can play, or you can use the word heart for the word center. The heart is the center. The heart is a center. And we also know that the heart is feelings. We feel through the heart. Now the heart is the center of your personal creation. You create through the impulses of your heart. Boom, boom, I exist. Boom, boom, I exist. Boom, boom. It's a pulse. It's the rhythm of life. And it sends out waves of vibration that are building up the reality which you perceive. Boom, boom. Everything outside is plasma, which is a certain state of water, and water reacts to vibration, to pulse. Sound affects matter. And your vibration comes from the impulse of your heart, synchronized or go through the membrane of your feelings and vibrates whatever it is that you feel in that moment outside of yourself and ripples out into creation, and therefore creating your reality. This is why I said in the last video, look outside, for the confirmations are outside. You don't need to look for a confirmation in the book or listen to another podcast or to another channeling. The confirmation to your reality is outside in the experience, because you are creating it. You are sending the vibration. So, the heart is a pulse that sends out vibration to the reality that you perceive outside. And this is subjected to whatever it is that you feel in that now moment. Boom, boom. And remember, you have a pulse in every other second. Boom, 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 boom. It's amazing. It's grand. And the heart feels. And it can feel love and feel loved. And this is the impulse that it would vibrate through. Or it can feel the lack of love, what we call also fear. And through that vibration, it would also send a ripple to the world, which will create also your reality. So it's the vibration of the feelings that are anchored in love, or the vibrations of the feelings that are anchored in fear, in the lack of love. Now those are also intermingled, yeah? We are trying to get away from this very strict dichotomy of what is right and what is wrong. This feeling is a good feeling, and the other feeling is a bad feeling. Let's throw this out the window. It doesn't really exist. It's also an illusion. Anger is not necessarily a negative feeling. It can cause destruction. So we either set the vibration of destruction, or we set the vibration of creation, of creativity, of something that builds up. But destruction is part of the normal cycle of life. The alchemists understand that we need to destroy before we can create. Separation is also a destruction process, where we separate things that were connected, so we can rebuild it in a new form and with a new impulse of energy. The pulse of the heart, boom, 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 boom. let's breathe in this amazing, amazing phenomena that we have, our physical body, which is a Merkabah. It's a vehicle to move through this creation and to create in this creation. And the heart is the center, and we are that center, and the heart is sending the impulses of creation to life. I exist, I am here, I'm alive. And the feelings that we are having inside are the expression that will ripple out to the outside, because the heart is pounding towards those feelings. I feel grand, I feel happy, I feel misunderstood, I feel frustrated. And this is how the cycle of life is being created, and we are giving that energy and we are moving that forward. So going back, or expanding now again on Father in the sky and Mother in earth, and you are the center, and there we go beyond good and bad and right and wrong. This is everything. This is already everything. And you are it. You are that expression here, moving through this reality, experiencing. You have that gift. The gift of creation to you, life, gave you the connection with the Mother in the earth, the wisdom, and the Father in the sky, the knowledge. They are not separated. You are the conjunction point. You are the center of it. Isn't it amazing that you have that connection, that you can create through this? And the more we find balance in ourselves, the more we can enjoy those two strong powers and create with harmony. Again, all of those, aspects and concepts are coming together. What does it mean? Be in balance, be in harmony. It means that you can find a quiet point in yourself that is anchored in trust, and you utilizes the gifts that nature gave you. You utilize the powers of the wisdom that you came with here to earth, and you utilize the power of the knowledge of the light that brings you more and more information and nourishes you with energy. You bring that conjunction into your heart and you ripple this out to creation. And there's much more to talk about, but right now I'm going to put the silly glasses back on and I'm going to do maybe a little dance. Boop, boop. And I'll set you guys free and myself with this beautiful sharing. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. Check out consciouscreations.com. Again, creations with a K, where there are more information, and we're going to bring up more information. There's a lot of things that are starting up now. This is the times of Genesis, the times of the beginning, and we're starting everything anew. And remember, what is the beginning? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That's it, set two. The earth and the heavens, which is everything. And this is God. I feel there's a lot of people now, because of, there's a lot of anger, frustration that is out there now, and misunderstandings, and, conspiracy theories, and all of those really, really horrifying things that are coming up to light right now. Sex abuse, children abuse, woman trafficking, human trafficking, where I said in the last video, this is time for us really to move beyond this. This is pulling us down as humanity, as this one consciousness. And there's the tendency to think that these things are bad. And again, this is labeling, and it is also okay. because these things are definitely destructive. They are not constructive. They're not helping us set ourselves free. They're creating wounds over wounds over wounds. They're creating separations, hurt. We need to move beyond this. We need to heal this or to bring love to this. And this is the key point that I wanted to speak about. It's when we are in that mode of, this is frustration, this is frustrating us, this makes me anger, this is bad, then this is what we ripple out. This is what we feel. We feel anger, we feel frustration, we feel hatred. And this is the ripples that we send to the world, remember? Boom, 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 boom. I am angry, I hate. And this is nourishing the destructive forces out there. We become a vessel of those forces. We try to say we don't want this, but we give it our power because we are sharing that feeling of anger, frustration, negativity. And as we said, this is also okay. It's important for the cycle of life. But again and again, come back to your center. Remember that you are the center and come back to a place of love. Because this is the only way to move forward and to go beyond and to set free of those horrifying things, is to show love and compassion and forgiveness, the door to the temple which is inside of you. There are several doors. One of them is compassion, finding compassion, forgiveness. Find forgiveness no matter what, my friend. No matter what is happening, find forgiveness and enter back the halls of the temple, which is inside your physical body. And shine that light, brother. Shine that light, sister. Be love, be in love. And love, send it out there. Bye-bye.